Let's look and see if you are owed some money. What am I talking about? So, there is actually a website where you can go to check and see whether you are owed money. Now, where is this going to come from? It's not some sort of scam or get rich quick thing. This is money that you are actually owed. Oftentimes, it's from utility companies, banks. Let's say you were still owed some interest, but you changed addresses. The surprising stats on this, though, are that 1 in 7 people are actually, come to find out, are owed money. And the average claim is over $1,100. Now, obviously, that's going to be weighted by some of the really big ones. I got the idea of checking for this through Meb Faber, and his followers and the people that they've looked for have found over $1 million in unclaimed assets. So this is kind of a pretty exciting thing. A lot of them you will find are in the $0 to $25 range, but a lot of people, you'll end up finding that there are hundreds of dollars, sometimes even more, of unclaimed earnings. So let me just show you how to kind of run through this today, and hopefully you can see if you or some of your loved ones are owed something. Now, my name is Scott Caufield. I'm a CPA and CFA charter holder and the founder of Sophos Wealth Management. So let's check out how you do this. If you just go check out unclaimed.org, that is going to take you to the kind of the main website. They'll show you here, that's that claim I showed you that 1 in 7 has unclaimed property. If you scroll down, you'll see it kind of shows you every single state on here. For me, I'll use myself as the test the test case. I'm in Washington State. So if we click on Washington, it's going to take me to the Department of Revenue for Washington State. Now, this does mean you're going to have to click on any state that you've lived in or had an address if you want to kind of see all the sources of unclaimed money out there. I think they're typically going to be tied to your home address at the time you were last owed money there. So anywhere you've lived, but for most people, that's not going to be too exhaustive of a search. So here we are in the Washington site. You can see they've returned more than $1.6 billion to people. If you scroll down, so it's going to allow me to search. I'm just going to do my last name and first name, not such a common name. I need to worry about the city or address. Now, scroll down. I guess there's lots of Caufields, but the first two look to be like me. You Promise Inc. I have no idea what that is. And Pentagon Federal Credit Union. Both of these are in the $0 to $25 range. The Pentagon Federal, I once had an auto loan through them quite a while ago. I'm guessing that's just some extra little interest that didn't need to be paid that was coming back. It's probably a pretty small amount. But if I wanted to go ahead and claim that, I would just kind of click on that claim process, tell the state who I am, my address, a little bit of other identifying information, and they would send me that on the way. If you kind of look at some of these others on here, you can see a lot of these are $0 to $25. But you can see sometimes, I have no idea who this person is, but there's over $100 there. Keep on going down, there's another one for $100 there from some automobile insurance. Another one over 100 from a bank. Now, these kind of payment sources, I mean, a lot of times it's things like utilities, phones, internets, that kind of stuff. There's stories of, let's say, stocks and dividends and interest. And I think that's where some of maybe the potentially really big amounts come from. I've heard of medical refunds being another big one. So you just never know where the money's coming from. I've always considered myself super on top of my own finances. And hey, look, I found two things that are potentially related to me. Granted, probably a pretty small amount. But it's definitely worth your time to just take a quick minute and search your state. I encourage you to also look up any of your friends and loved ones. You can see, their information and have them look whether it might be worth their time. So appreciate you tuning into this today. Appreciate if you like it, subscribe to my channel and share with anyone else you think might benefit. Thanks.